안녕하세요. 저는 Rosalsanyado입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. So my report is all about Korean music, which is divided by two categories: the traditional Korean folk music and the modern or K-pop music. So before we start, I have here a song which is entitled Arirang, and I will sing it for you guys. Arirang, arirang, arariyo, arirang gogero 너무 간다. 나를 버리고 가시는 이유 믿기도 못해서 So back to my report, traditional Korean music refers to as gugak in Hangul, which literally means national music. So since Koreans have their unique characteristic of lyrical sensibility, they're using music to express their emotions. So traditional music can be listened by two different types of people, which is the royal family and the commoners. Both have different styles. So the different types of people's music are pungmul, pansori, nori, minyo, or folk song. So yung pansori became definite in 17th century and it gained respect over time. So it is now considered as the traditional music of contemporary Korean music. So pansori was performed by a solo singer and the percussionist. So now let's go to the modern Korean music, or the popular Korean music, or often referred to as K-pop in English, which is a highly commercial industry throughout Asia. So the dominant trend in popular Korean music is currently the idol group. So all of the Korean artists are also called as idols. So idol groups typically feature several entertainers which performs infusion of dance music, rhythm and blues, funk, hip-hop, and electronic influence songs. So contemporary Korean music and K-pop stars are very popular across Asia, and the spread of contemporary Korean culture designated a word to reflect this fact. So the Korean wave, or Hallyu, is the word used to discuss the influence of contemporary Korean popular culture on the rest of Asia and the rest of the world.
Annyeonghaseyo, Arajin Tolentino Veranya, Banggawoyo. So I'm here to present the traditional dance of Korea.
Annyeonghaseyo, Bangawoyo. For today's video, I will show you how to cook the popular food in Korea, the kimchi. But before everything else, I will give some knowledge about kimchi. Are you ready? So, let's go!
Kimchi is one of the oldest and probably the most essential dishes in Korean cuisine. Kimchi is a spicy and sour dishes made of fermented vegetables. It is prepared with various kinds of ingredients, but the most common main ingredients is cabbage. Kimchi is popular among the foreigners for its unique flavor as well as its high nutritional value, fiber content, and low calories content. However, for Koreans, it is most popular due to its significant cultural value. Without kimchi, dinner is considered incomplete. So, I will teach you how to cook. Cut napa cabbage into quarters. Cut cabbage into bite-sized pieces. Put the pieces of cabbage in a large tub. Sprinkle salt. Add 3 cups of water. Make sure your hands are clean and mix well. Let the cabbage sit for 1 hour. Make porridge and add 3 cups of water. Add 3 tablespoons of rice flour. Add 1/4 sugar. Mix well. Stir and cook until it's translucent. Set aside, let it cool. After 1 hour, rinse the cabbage in cold water 3 times. In a cold porridge, add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Add Korean hot pepper flakes and mix well. Add tablespoon grated garlic, onion, and ginger. Mix well. Add cup of radish, cup of green onions, and add cup shredded carrots. Add all the cabbage and mix well.
Just like in Japan, in Korea, people bow as a sign of respect, especially between people they don't know or work colleagues. It is not uncommon to see students bowing when they meet their sunbathe older student. Just it is common for the ayuma at the restaurant, middle-aged lady, to bow when greeting. The most common way of greeting in Korea is bowing or jeol, as person who's younger or lower in position bows to someone older or higher in position. When bowing, you place both your arms down along your body and avoid eye contact. To make a polite bow, simply lower your upper body by about 2 centimeters. You do not have to bow down your spine, but it is a never bad idea to bow as you say hello to an older person. The most respectful bow is called big bow. This is only used for the most formal occasion and to show the give their older family members a big bow on Lunar New Year's and the Harvest Festival.
안녕하세요. 제일름의뜻입니다. 만나세요. 반갑습니다. Here's my report about Korean tradition and cultures. Where is Korea located? Korea is located on the continent of Asia. Can you find Asia on the world map? Now, let's find Korea. What kind of clothing is worn in Korea? Today, people in Korea dress much like we do. Traditional Korean clothing has been around for many years. What do you think the word traditional means? A traditional dress for a woman is called hanbok. A hanbok has a short jacket called a jeogori and a long shirt called chima. Can you point out the jeogori and chima in a photograph? Men also wore a jeogori, but theirs was much longer. Men wore baggy pants, which were comfortable to wear when farming and sitting on the floor. Traditional hanbok. The upper class wore lots of red, yellow, blue, and black. These represent fire, earth, water, metal, and wood. White except for first festival and special occasion. This is the sample of male hanbok. Modern clothing. Many Korean dress up for work or school. Many Korean schools required uniforms to help students focus on academics and not fashion. More and more American fashions are making their way to Korea. On the weekends, Koreans wear jeans, t-shirts, and the latest fashion. What kind of food is eaten in Korea? In Korea, rice is eaten with almost berry meal. Sometimes it is mixed with vegetables or meats. Another food that is eaten with almost every meal in Korea is called kimchi. Kimchi is spicy food made of vegetable. Many times cabbage is used to make kimchi, but sometimes other vegetables are used. In Korea, dinner tables look different that they do with the United States. Everyone gets their own rice or soup dish, and everyone shares many different side dishes. The side dishes are spread over the whole table. Korean food consists of many small dishes, usually a vegetable and plenty of rice. All the times, meat will be served that usually marinated and is usually called Korean barbecue. Koreans also enjoy several types of fish. Traditionally, Koreans sit on the floor and eat with chopsticks. Fermented dish made of vegetables. The most common dishes are pickled cabbage, cucumber, or radish. It is also the most common side dish. Many times, kimchi is featured in soup, rice, and stew. Kimchi is stored and fermented in large jar. Red chili paste, bean paste, and soybeans paste. Ginger, garlic, salt, sesame oil, and soy sauce. short-grained rice, pepper flakes. This is the common ingredients and spices in Korea. Famous dishes. Bibimbap, plenty of vegetables, including beans, spinach, mushroom, cucumber, onions, carrots, and one fried egg. Korean chicken, ginseng soup to cool and rejuvenate the body during summer. What kinds of sports are played in Korea? Koreans enjoy many of the same sports we do. Baseball, for example, is very popular in Seoul, the capital of South Korea. Even has 3 baseball teams. And there are also many interesting traditional Korean games. You may have heard of Taekwondo, which is one type of martial arts. Many people in Korea enjoy the Taekwondo. Another traditional Korean pastime is the kite flying. Many Koreans enjoy flying kites. Not just children, many people fly kites on special holidays. Have you ever heard about kites before? Our school in Korea, the same as our school. In Korea, education is very important. Students study very hard so they can go to good college. Students in Korea go to school for many hours a day, sometimes from 7 a.m. to 3 or 4 p.m. After going to school all day, many students go home for a little while and then go back to school, sometimes until midnight. These night schools are called academies. Some students go to special schools such as the Goyang, foreign language. High school students here go to school 2 Saturdays a month and study several foreign language. Students in Korea have to take their test to get into college, just like students in the United States. This test is very important and students work hard to prepare themselves so they can go to college. More students go to college in Korea than anywhere else in the world. Beliefs and values. Korea is very religiously diverse.
안녕하세요. My name is Princess Venus Sarlisa. Iyo bangayo.
Purpose of Handbook. The unique lines of Handbook appear at their greatest when the wearer is in motion. Handbook is creative and expressive in this design. Another special features about Handbook is the shape, having a slim top and wide bottom, similar to a belt. The tightly fitting jacket attractively reflects the shape of the upper body. The wide and flexible skirt flatter the wearer gracefulness by hiding the movements of the lower body, so the wearer appears to be floating on air. Handbook fabric is colored using natural dyes. A full set of handbook for men consists of a vest, Jeogori top jacket, and a pair of pants, while women's include a Jeogori undershirt, skirt, and a pair of pantaloons. While the traditional handbook was beautiful its own right, the design has changed slowly but surely over the generations. The core of handbook is graceful shapes and vibrant colors, which have had a major impact on the modern fashion industry. It is slowly being revolutionized through the changes of fabric, colors, and features, reflecting the latest trend. Many aspiring handbook designers have alternate handbook for everyday wear with traditional elements at the base of the garment but having a distinct modern feel. Modern handbook. For modern Korean handbook are the formal clothing worn during Korean holidays or on a special occasion. Children wear hanbok on their first birthday and adults wear it for their wedding ceremony. Our major events within the family including funerals. Although hanbok have become the ritual dress of choice worn on the traditional holiday, Koreans' love for hanbok is tremendous. The number of people wearing stylish hanbok modified to suit as an everyday wear continues to increase, and many enjoy outing in hanbok and by renting one from hanbok rental shop.